back at it again with the truth. The truth, that's all we have. Period. And when you look at the period is the time being now, being us, knowing better, is the wisdom within us for us not to be dumb. But we all been dumbed down to be stupid when we was taught to be stupid. When we was taught to believe the lies, to become the liars, to understand and have faith and hope that the lies are telling the truth. Crazy what we do. We here believing when believing stops you from knowing better. And knowing better is not being better than nobody.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for patiently waiting. I have Miss Amanda on the line who's going to further assist you. Thank you for calling Molina House.
And you have a beautiful rest of your day, sweetheart.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one. Amanda, thank you. Bye-bye. No problem. Mr. Lawson, it's Amanda. I think we finally got you where you need to be.
Yeah, Miss Amanda. And like I was telling that nice lady, and just like I'm telling you, I don't like even putting this heavy, basically not a burden, but just telling somebody all the things that I've been through in a short period of time
Yeah.
to say that I can prove how much Millennium don't care about my health. And that's
She
bad.
updated me, though, for sure.
That's
She
bad.
updated me.
That's bad, sweetheart.
Alright, give me 1 second. Let me pull this up, and we just need to figure out.
And
We
all,
need this
all and
information and your availability.
yeah. And all I can say is we gonna
Okay.
do what the best that we can do, cause as long as we trying, we'll never fail. But as soon as you give the ball to somebody else and they kick it off the court, I'm out of bounds.
No.
Well, I'm just being honest with you, see, cause like I said again, it until we realize what's really going on and start telling each other the
Uh-huh.
truth, we ain't gonna realize what make believe was really made up to do. Make believe was really made to get our
Amen.
children. It was made up to get our children. What I mean by it was made to get our children, at one time Christmas was banned. Cause you gotta realize now, when you lying to your kid, how can you expect your kid to tell you the truth? You started them
Right.
off lying by telling them to make believe. That's the lie where the pedophiles can get you. Because when your kid tell you for
Mm-hmm.
them doing them something, you going to be doubtful. Because you already taught your kid how to lie, so you ain't going to believe them. That's why believe shouldn't
Yeah.
mean much be in our vocabulary, because believing stops you from knowing. Because knowing is you always thinking and questioning things that don't make no sense. I'm just saying.
Man. There you go.
Sweetheart,
You're
I
smarter than a
died
lot of
4 times.
person.
I died 4 times, and I tried to kill myself too many times to even must explain to you. But it's all because I was on so much medication, I didn't know better. I was out of my mind. But that's cold because I can prove to people that some doctors, I ain't saying all, some doctors are nothing but legal drug dealers.
Amen. I mean, it's just like every single, whether you're going to the mechanic, you're going to the doctor, you're
But
going,
now why this? Now why this, sweetheart? Because just because of the heart that you have in you is the same as the heart that girl got in her too. Because I know it's in you already. That's why I told her, just like I'm telling you, I love you more than you love you. If you don't know where the love is coming from, the love for truth. See, I got you, girlfriend. I got you because I
Amen.
went into the light of enlightenment in order for my heart to be as light as a feather. To be able to tell you, why do you believe that the Creator is some man when the Creator could be a woman? When the Creator is neither. Creators need a man or woman, black or white. Nobody's mom,
There we
nobody's
go.
dad. It's the divine light of enlightenment. That's why my heart is as light as a feather, baby. Because like I said before, I ain't lazy no more and I ain't crazy. I try to kill myself because I didn't know better. Now that I know better,
Right?
I can explain people what I know, where would I know come from for me to know, and why is the need for you to know? Because it's naturally in you to know, because it's the wisdom for you to not be dumb. We've been dumbed down as children to never grow up to be responsible
Ooh,
adults.
that was true.
Come on,
That
sweetheart.
was true.
Mom, look, sweetheart. I'm like this here. If I would have never went into the light of enlightenment to still be here and to know that you and me has been naturally selected by the creator of everything by the order of nature. But we all out of order with nature. Now, what got us all thrown out of order with nature? A flesh of a flesh, eating a flesh, when the flesh already knew better than eating the flesh, because once we ate the flesh, our mindset turned like the flesh that we ate. Now we like animals fighting for territory, and we'll kill for territory when we really just humans that can constantly think about everything and think our way out of anything without killing each other. Like I said
There
again,
you go.
I didn't live through this here, sweetheart, and sweating like a runaway slave right now because I'm fighting off being poisoned, and they trying to kill me to get rid of the evidence that I done found out. They done took out my gallbladder and my appendix. They done told me I was HIV positive, and I wasn't. And I went through a bowel obstruction surgery that I didn't have to go through, and that's when they flatlined me. That's when they flatlined me. And when I came back, that's when I left all the medication alone because the Creator told me, just like I'm telling you, I want you to go back and live life straight, not to the left, not to the right, not backwards. Let them know that I am the divine light in them called unconditional love. One way, all day, every day. And that's you knowing what you're doing 24/7. People lie, the numbers don't. Look at the zero and the one. The
And
all
the devil
is in
repeats
you.
himself all the time.
See, the all is in you, and we are the ones that's supposed to watch over the whole circle, and especially each other. Because we ain't supposed to be running no race against each other, because the race is already won for us already. So we was born winners. We was naturally selected.
Naturally.
By the creator of all, being all, that's already ready within you. Your heart don't beat by no remote control, sweetheart. Your heart beats by the truth. That's creativity. That's why you're creating reality to live in. You gotta choose if it's real or not. Come on, sweetheart. Alright, if the truth is all we got. And the love is what I have in me, in you, for you. Because when I say thank you, that's me thanking you for thinking of me, because I would want you to do the same for me if I was in your shoes.
That's where we need to.
That's what we need to know. We got to realize this here. And we live in the world of need to know, not make believe, la la land. TV tell lies to your vision, programming you to want to tell lies for a living, to be a star on the television and get other people stuck on stupid, just like they are. Because people watch us and listen to what? The stars more than they listen to me. They don't want to hear nothing from me. But I tell people, I don't want nobody to follow me. I want you to follow your heart. Because once your heart stop beating, you start speaking. I know, cause mine stopped. That's why I love you, baby. That's why I love you. That's why I love you. I don't get mad when these people do me what they do. I laugh and keep it moving because I can't let them take the spark that's in me no more. They didn't did that before. I'm in a wheelchair. Think about me being in a wheelchair.
I have a question
Yes,
before I
ma'am.
go too far.
No problem. No problem.
So, are we needing to get the colostomy bag?
No, no, no. What we need. See, this is what's happening now. All right, it's crazy, but it's wild. But it's like I know now why. When I was born with a hole in my heart and a heart murmur one fully about 5. Here I am 51, and I just made that yesterday. See what I'm saying? So like I said again, when I say that it's not about that, it's about me getting put out my apartment and being homeless because they raising up my rent, and I'm just being honest with you. I wasn't just taking my medication, I was selling it too. So when I was doing that there a long time ago, I was keeping up with my rent when it wasn't giving me my housing. You see, because I had a voucher to pay for my rent. But all that they were making me go through when they messed up my voucher by misspelling my name on it. Every time I took the voucher somewhere to get it claimed on, they told me by being a government document and my ID not match that document, it made that document non and void. So I went through all that trying to get that document fixed, and they never did fix the document to the point where I gave up on that. And then when I stopped doing all the things that I was doing, once I knew absolute truth, and it got hard for me, so I had people helping me. And then when I filmed a documentary on how racist Walmart is with the return policy, they threw me in jail because I wouldn't plead out after they falsely accused me for something that I did not do. And when I didn't plead out, they hold over my head for a whole year and a half, and I paid $1,500 for that. And that put me in a hole big time. So when I borrowed money to keep my rent up to do, when my rent ended up raising up on me because I complained about them not fixing my doors for my wheelchair to go into, because I was scooting into my bathroom and then climbing into the tub. So when I started bitching about, excuse my friends, when I started bitching about that, they got mad and ready to rent up and then try to evict me. But it's crazy though. But anyway, it's all about me getting to be homeless. I need some help with me getting my voucher because when I went to go see about my voucher, since Donald Trump done got elected, they done got even more stricter over there. Now the people that was working on getting my voucher don't work there no more, and they saying that they was doing some shady shit. I wasn't doing no shady shit though.
Okay. So, what vouchers do you need? I don't understand.
Okay, see when I
Who are
okay,
you looking
oh,
for?
you're right, because this was happening, man. When I first came here to Houston, Texas, I was with another healthcare plan. But in order to get in Tier Memorial Hermit to start walking again with my spinal cord injury, and I found out that that was the best spinal cord injury center in the world. Well, it was basically in the United States. But anyway, so I had to get you guys for that. So when I got you guys for that, they were the ones that got me with the voucher and stuff. So when I got you guys for that and was still working with them with dealing with the voucher, and when all that done happened and did what it did now, and they telling me that I gotta do the whole thing all over again, and we both know how that waiting list is. So like I said again, that don't make no sense to me. And my provider and everything would vouch for me. And I said that this should be on the news what I'm going through because what I'm going through is really because I'm getting ready to expose everything that I've been through since I've been here since Katrina. And going through Harvey and being lied to with all the things I've been lied to, misdiagnosed, and didn't get no legal representation for that. That's the reason why I'm starting legal aid before. For the people, by the people, ran by paralegals that's smart enough to pass the bar to become a legal line lawyer, but we ain't going that route. We doing something different.
Right. But I still don't understand what voucher you're needing.
Okay, it's a voucher that goes with me being the handicap. It pays everything.
So is it through the state
See, it was
for your health care?
see it was through I was with the healthcare. See, during that Katrina thing, they had like incentives and shit to come places, and they sent a senator gave me a voucher and everything to come here to Houston, Texas. But when I got here, the voucher I started having problems with the voucher, so I stayed in a hotel for almost 8 months. So when I got into an apartment on my own and was paying for it to wait till the voucher and stuff went through, and it never went through like it's supposed to go through because when it went through,
Right.
they had the whole paperwork done wrong.
Okay.
So after I changed over to you guys, Molina Healthcare, because you was the only one that was taking, well, Tier Memorial Herman was taken as a healthcare provider, so I had to switch. And when I switched, I lost contact with those people that I was dealing with that got me the voucher for coming over here to Houston, Texas. And now I'm like in between a rock and a hard place because I can't pay my rent next month. So next month is right here. And I've been calling you guys and leaving messages and everything from a social worker and everything. And it's like, go through this by yourself. But it's a trip I'm having.
Alright. Give me 1 second, Mr.
I
Ross.
appreciate you, sweetheart. I appreciate. Take your time. I'm here with you, baby girl.
Let
I'm
me
here.
try to figure this out, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm having the side effects from being poisoned by the down in the contract. My legs shaking. It's crazy, but I'm all right though. I'm fighting. I'm fighting. 'Cause I'll never give up again. Oh no. Been there, done that. Never no more. We'll do that. Mm-hmm. Because if not, I go back to Louisiana. Shoot, all they gotta do is help me. Help me get back to Louisiana. Get me a U-Haul truck. I'll 5,000 G. Give me some help. Get back to Louisiana. I think they need some help. Yes, ma'am.
Alright, and what is your date of birth?
01/27/1969.
Thank you. And what is the last four digits of your social security number?
4581.
Thank you. And how's everything going for you today? You know who am I speaking with today?
See, sweetheart, when I don't be wanting to talk to people like you. Your heart is too good. On real.
I know.
On
I
real.
understand that's how it is, and I just want to make sure that you're doing okay also.
But
And what is your name?
John Northland, man, and that's just it. Your heart is just that good to the point where I can't lay with. I tell you like I told the ladies that I talked to before you. I love you more than you love you. If you don't know where that love is coming from, the love for free with no material motive. You heard me?
No,
With no
listen,
material
I
motive.
heard you.
You heard me?
I heard
That's how much I know was in you already, because I try to kill myself so many times to the Lord not allow somebody to do something like that, to say that y'all killed me. When I say y'all killed me, y'all allowed the doctors to lay up there and tell me I was HIV positive first, and then after that take me in a bowel obstruction surgery, and then I flatlined in a bowel obstruction surgery, and that's when I gave up on life completely, because I was like, I'm just being honest with you, sweetheart. Look, if I didn't know, if I didn't know what I know now, to know better, and to know better is not being better than nobody. Knowing better is knowing what makes everybody equal. So me knowing what's in your heart, it's like what's in your mind and what you think about, that's on you. But I know what beats your heart, that unconditional love that you can't see and that power you can't control. I know that all that is the all, in order for you to be here to know better, is you being better and knowing why you're doing what you're doing when you're doing it. 24. People lie, the numbers don't. 0, 1. The circle of life, and we were the ones naturally selected by the creator of everything to be here right now, consciously thinking. And how I know that? Because if it was time for me to go, I'd have been gone, because you ain't going nowhere until it's time, because we all on divine time from the creator that's in us, for us to have a peace of mind, a body, and a soul, because you're never alone, sweetheart. That's why I never try to kill myself again, because I know better now. Yes, I do, sweetheart. Yes, I do. But back to what we were saying. It'll be 832-516-1111. And I used to stutter, you see, and I can't read or write. You heard me? And I can't read or write. And I'm getting ready to start my own law firm called Legal Aid Before. For the people, by the people. You see? And the reason why I'm doing that is because I've been poisoned and y'all ain't do nothing. And I got almost 22,000 hours of audio and video of me recording doctors lying to me, covering other doctors' asses and shit. So, like I said, sweetheart, I got too much evidence to prove the point, to pointing somebody in the eye so they can see what I'm saying. It'll be 12903 Brent Rock Drive, apartment number 703, Houston, Texas 77082. I ain't never leave Spring, Texas. The other one must be my providers on address. Must be, because yeah, that's what it is, because y'all and that's another thing. I called you guys up and reported the abuse. You see, and when I reported the abuse to you guys, man, that was the first time Protective Service ever came to my house. And when I told them that the abuse was on Melina Healthcare, they left like I ain't called. You see, and like I told them, I said, "Oh, I called when my ambulance stopped in front of the police station for more than 10 minutes, and that's right there is negligence, and nothing happened. And then it happened to me again, and I called you guys up. And that's when I first, well, not my first time trying to kill myself. That was when I called you guys up to tell you guys who do you call when you're on the fence and getting ready to be pushed off or jumping off. And the lady said, "You called the right one." And then she caught hold to my voice, and she said, "Mr. Northland, you need to get over with." Before I can tell her that it happened to me again, she told me I need to get over it. And when she said that there, I heard I need to get it over with. And she kept saying, "No." I said, "Get over it." And I said, "No, you said get it over with." And then I hung the phone up with her and took all my medication. And then woke up the next morning in my vomit, sweat, and piss and shit. And I was like, "Oh, I'm alive." It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. I cried. I cried. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, and so how can I assist you today?
Okay, I'm calling today because I'm trying to get in touch with my social worker to find out what can she do about me not becoming homeless. And this will be my second time being homeless after some shit happened with dealing with the apartments when you start asking questions about things that they supposed to been did that they didn't do. And I done been here for almost 5 years. You see, and they still ain't opened my doors well enough for me to get my wheelchair through it. Now they want to raise the rent up, and they still ain't do what they supposed to do. So now I'm between a rock and a hard place because before I stopped taking medication, using the medication, and selling the medication, because once I went into the light of enlightenment, they had a heart as light as a feather. Anyway, I knew better now, and that was 5 years ago. So I basically been having people hustling and helping me pay my rent. That's more than what I get with my SSI check, and I'm supposed to have a voucher that pays my rent, which my voucher would have my last name spelled wrong. And since Donald Trump came into office, the people that was working on my voucher, they don't work there no more. And to come to find out, they done did some shady shit, so they got fired. So 9 times out of 10, whatever shady shit that they had did, my shit done got involved in their shit. Now I ain't had no shady shit I was doing. But guess what? But guess what? That's the circle of life coming back around for my ass because the shit that I did do when I was doing bad. But that's how I go.
Okay. Okay, so I'm showing that your case manager is last name is Melle. Or you have a picture of him so you can write that number down, and I can see if I can get in touch with
Yeah,
him.
I got her number and her extension, but like I said again, when I call her extension or her number, it don't give me no number. It don't give me no answer.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
all right, yeah. Okay, give me one moment. Let me check and see if I can get in touch with her. Hold on just one moment, okay?
Oh, patience is a virtue, sweetheart. I ain't going away.
Okay, just one moment here. And that's 832-226-7407. Is that what you have also?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, all right. Give me one moment. Let's see if we can get on the line. Hold on, just one moment.
Okay.
Just one moment, please. All right, thank you. 832-236. Oh, is it 32322?
Hold on.
Two
I got
six.
a whole bunch of numbers.
Yeah. Okay, let me make sure that is correct. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, 226. Okay.
Cause see, like I said again, y'all got hearts over there.
Just one,
You see, y'all got
just one
hearts over there.
moment. Just one moment, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Just one moment.
Yes, ma'am. Maybe I make sure I video record all my shit. 'Cause I don't know. I gotta keep record of what's going on. There's a whole bunch of bullshit going on.
Hello, Mr. John. Thank you for holding. Miss,
Hello?
Take your time.
Phone ran out of juice, y'all. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? Ran out of juice. Don't work. Get some juice on here. They'll call back. Mm, mm, mm. Ran out of juice. No juice to get it on.
Did you find your size?
Yeah. Just wait for the phone to kick back on, y'all. Shit. Fucked up. Shit.
That material is imported. Those are selling fast.
But it's the law to know better. I hear about all of this here. Technical difficulty the first time. I don't know what the fuck happened. But anyway, like I was saying before, we live in a world of need to know, not make believe, la la land. It's time for us as the creator's greatest creations to be in, to wake the fuck up and stand up as the people. So like I said again, I don't really want to be seen. So I'll show y'all what I'm looking at. So
That's from our exclusive line.
knowing what I'm looking at, and what I'm looking at is us being creativity in the flesh. But we just been dumbed down to not know better is not being better than someone. Knowing better is knowing what makes us all equal. We just been taught to be dumb-dumbs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let y'all hear a little of this bullshit. That's what I call it. Anything dealing with this president, Democrats and Republicans, to me is straight bullshit.
You should
When you look
try
at
it on.
all they doing is voting to see who gonna control the willing participants in their own slavery. Us. Lazy individuals that's not thinking for themselves. But it's time for us to start thinking with the divine. Because you're never alone. So check it out.
With such humility, hope, and courage, that they will do your will.
See?
Lord, grant that this impeachment trial will make our nation stronger, wiser, and better.
Huh?
We pray in your strong name.
Strong name.
Amen.
Bullshit.
If you can't find your size, we'll order it.
Bullshit. All of it's bullshit. Y'all pledging allegiance to what? To something that y'all don't know nothing about. That's the thing about it. We all been dumbed down to be like
Here we
this.
are in the 20th
We all been dumbed down to be stupid.
century, and we still have people pouring water. That shouldn't be happening.
To walk a good 250 yards to the yard. Any medication. I always say on that water shortage, a lot of them never have water.
I never had anybody help me, but who else is going to help me?
Bullshit.
Running strong has been a godsend.
Will they bring that glimpse of hope, of change?
Are commanded to keep silent on pain of imprisonment, while the Senate of the United States
so comfortable.
It shouldn't be no belief. It shouldn't be no faith. It shouldn't be no hope. It shouldn't be no understand. It should be just do. We have the resources to go and do. Why in the fuck something ain't being done? This is the bullshit because people are waiting on this God and Jesus bullshit. That's you waiting on your government to do something. It's time for the people to hold the people who is being paid by our taxes to deal with what they have to deal with by us making sure that we have the people that's gonna love the people enough to do something. Cause this is some bullshit for people to have to go through shit like this. This ain't right. No one should have to go through shit like this when we have people that has way more than other people have. We should all come together and help each other. The selfish bullshit got to stop. The selfish bullshit is nothing but this God, Jesus, Holy Ghost, and devil bullshit that keep the people from growing up and being responsible adults and doing some shit. You're just like children.
This is the Pine Ridge Native American Reservation in South Dakota, home to the Oglala Lakota people. 54% of the population here live in poverty, and the reservation has the lowest life expectancy in the U.S. Many families don't even have access to running water.
A lot of us on the reservation never had water. It's one of those things. My name is Mark Collier. I'm 50 years old. I've been a lifelong resident here on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. Born and raised on this land here. Here I ain't got no running water. No water hooked up to the system. So I fill my sinks up if I
I can
have to
tell
wash
you
my
have good
dishes
taste.
and how do you say showers, for example. So if I have to go like for an interview or something, yeah, I'll do a bird bath. You know, just quick bird bath. These are all empty. Every one of them empty.
Fucking shame. Why I live like this.
Those red buckets is what I use for hot water. It's 5 gallons.
How long would 5 gallons last for?
Couple hours if I cook, clean, wash dishes. They don't stink, so I bring these for drinking water. But that white one that smells like pickles, so that one's for like washing dishes.
I use these buckets at a hot water truck.
I can see you wearing that.
250 yards, 200 yards to the creek. I use it to flush my toilet. This is my routine. I do it in the morning and I do it in the evening. Be careful, this is my road right here. You guys gotta realize I live with the wild. Never get too close to me.
Make sure you come back.
I got $15 right now. You gotta hold it up for that. Turn 18. House. That's the blessing.
At least 5
That'll look great on you.
4 weeks old. It's been with me all these years. He's got eczema and he needs to take a bath. That was really hard. I have to bring hot water down and go back out and get some more water. I used to have to bring it so far, inch my way in and bring it back in. I never had anybody help me as help, but who else is going to help?
This is really beautiful. This is amazing. Wow. Out there.
You won't find those anywhere
Send them
else.
out to the Pine Ridge Reservation. Big necessity. Connecting homes to running water for free. This will guarantee cheap purchase all the water down to Portugal at a little tray. These are take-two $15 tanker $79. Oh yeah, just so we're still here.
LLC. limited liability coverage, and then they named all what practice physicians. So with them names being practice physicians in the title of what the coverage is, LLC, limited liability, that go to show you that they covering their asses for practicing with medication on me and you. Oh, them bitches never practice on
We
me
have
again.
that in multiple colors.
I done been there, done that, never no more.
is to connect remaining residents to the main water line.
Oh, that installs some bathroom because when construction was completed, we used to have I'm the water systems manager here at kNOW in Germany. There's always a sunset date for construction projects. So according to the Bureau, we were done with construction.
Make sure
So
you
it
come
worked
back.
out great with Ken and his team helping us out. So obviously groundbreaker
Always trying to get us to compete and stuff. That's the problem. Whole thing is compete, compete, compete. Compete, compete, compete. This did happen, and if we as the people don't wake up, it can happen again. That's where we fucked up at. We got too smart for our own good to the point where we created bad. Now we gotta live with this shit and then change. Here now. It is. It's self-explanatory when you look at the word. It's a 5-letter word with a 3-letter word in the middle, just one letter. You. Two U's together makes a circle. For you. To know better. It's not to be better than somebody. It's to know what's in everybody. Niggas all equal. Us people. Living here together. Man, this some fucked up bullshit how they gotta fight and killing each other. It's because you were following somebody. That's some bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Cause I'm like, yeah, I don't talk to your ass no more. I talk to your heart. Cause I know your ass ain't smart. Your ass is full of shit. I'm just saying. Heart is the only part that's smart. It always do what it's supposed to do. Pump the blood throughout the body. Never suck it. Bullshit, man. Bullshit, man. What? Making this shit complicated for me, man.